If somebody knew it's a small crime and I got no excuse, is that right? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded, that right? Yeah, if you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That right? Yeah, to give my gun away when it's loaded, that right? Is that right with you? No. Awake from your sleep, the drying of your tears today. We escape, we escape. Can get rest before you fall. The heat is before. Oh, hell breaks loose. It always goes like this. Could have predicted it. I'm so naive to think you loved me for me. Kissed as I ran upstage, too old to play this game. I guess you're still growing up at 30. Were you surprised by me when you took me home? When the glamour wore off, reduced to skin and bone, I can't even tell who you want to know. I'm a goddess on stage, human when we're I don't want it, and I don't want to want you. But in my dreams I seem to be more honest, and I must admit you've been in quite a few. 'Cause Halley's comet, it comes around more than I do. But you're all it takes for me to break a promise. Silly me to fall in love with you. With you. I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy, but no. But the more I try to push it, I realize I gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. it's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. Leave me out with the waste. This is not what I do. It's the wrong kind of place to be thinking of you. It's the wrong time for somebody new. It's a small crime, and I got no excuse. Is that right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Yeah. If you don't shoot it, how am I supposed to hold it? That right? Yeah. To give my gun away when it's loaded. That right? Is that right with you? No. Away from your sleep, the drying of your tears today. We escape, we escape. I can't get dressed before you fall. The heat is before. Oh, hell breaks loose. It always goes like this. Could have predicted it. I'm so naive to think you loved me for me. Kissed as I ran upstage, too old to play this game. I guess you're still growing up at 30. Were you surprised by me when you took me home? When the glass
Good evening, my beautiful beings, and welcome to a very incredibly summery Thursday stream. I hope you're all having an absolutely magical week thus far. I've missed you all with all of... And I'm so excited to see you this evening. Hi, bees! Right, let me immediately catch up with what I've missed. Starting off with a 40-month resub from my very own darling Colossus Demise. Colossus, you are colossally kind. Thank you so much. Thank you, Andy, for your 50-bit cheer. You say good evening, Queen V, Beavers, Mods, and Beans. Happy chill Thursday stream. Thank you. Thank you, Andy. Thank you also to Shibusaki for your 18th month of resubscribing. Bless you, Shibusaki. Thank you for another beautiful month. Hello, Gary Wiggy. Oh, wow. You've just come in with an incredibly enormous 48-month resub. You say happy 48 months, Queen V. Happy 48 months to you, Gary. Thank you with all of my heart for your incredible support for 48 entire months. That is no small feat. Scotty from Germany, good evening. Thank you for your 54th month. The size of these resubs, oh my God, they're just going up and up and up. Thank you, Scotty. That is incredible. You say Moin Venus and all in chat. Moin Scotty. How are you, my love? And then, oh, holy heckin' butts. And then Boris has just come in with an 83-month resub and a tier 3 sub. Oh my God. Boris, you are endlessly naughty. You're going to have to come and sit up here with me in front of the pineapple, please. Boris, bless your face. Melamba's here. What? Hi, Melamba. Melamba just casually dropping by with a 4,000-bit cheer. Melamba, are you serious right now? Melamba, I've missed you. I'm so glad to see you. How are you? How is your beautiful family? It's a delight to have you here. Hello, Heather Butler. Hello, Jerry Jr. Hello, Rumholt. I hope you're all having a really wonderful week. What have you all been up to? Hello to DJ Pineapple Pizza. Well, DJ, we've got a pineapple on set this evening. Right there. Just because, look, the studio has had a summer makeover. And, wait, which one's the studio camera? There you go. You can see this extremely, if I move myself a bit, there you go. You can see there's a big sun hat behind me, a pineapple. We've got the sunset here. This is painted by my mum. And the one behind me was painted by me when I was 12 years old. Now, what am I missing here? Keep the gaze. It's a pleasure to have you here. Angie Indy, my angel of music. How are you, my sweet, sweet angel? Also, hello, Monkey Manu. I am so happy to have you with us today. Monkey, how is your week going? Thank you. Oh my God, Splattercat, thank you for that 1,000-bit cheese. So all the cool Melambas are doing it. Also, hello, wonderful Miss Lady Venus. It's so great to see you. I missed you, miss. I missed you too. How are you, Splattercat? Thank you so much for that huge cheer. Melamba, you have set a very naughty precedent at the beginning of the stream there. You're already influencing Splattercat into doing naughty things too. Now, my beautiful beans, I feel I've been parted from you for far too long, although I've not been parted from the studio for far too long, as I did spend most of today right here in this very seat singing my heart out. All I'm going to say, Beans, is we've got announcements coming soon and things are going down. Look, perhaps I've been dropping hints as to what the theme of the next release could be. Perhaps hints are being dropped left, right and centre, but I will never admit it, and you shall never know. Well, you will know, but you're just not going to know right now. So yeah, just saying. Wolf's friend, thank you for your 73rd month and using your Twitch Prime. Bless your face. Thank you. Everybody hold your horses. Stop. No train at the beginning. You know no, we can't. We're not even near a train track. We're at the bloody sea, okay? We're by the ocean. Thank you, Dad, for that 100-bit cheer. Melamba says, is the new album about hints dropping? That would be pretty cool. That you know what? If it was called Hint or Hint Dropper, yes, that would be great. But no, I mean maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, right. First song of the stream today is going to be Everything at Once. You know what I mean? You know when you're in the mood for every song under the sun. That's where I am right now. Splattercat says, train! And it's not. It is forbidden, and therefore it cannot happen. And that is the way it shall be. Okay, the first song of the stream is going to be Someone Like You by Adele, because I've not played this for an awfully long time and I'm fearing I'm going to forget how. Hello, IHTFP. Thank you for the 26-month resub. Wow. Bless you. You say, all aboard. No, there is no all aboarding. There is no boarding. There is none of that. Marco, hello. I love you more. Hello, Flashbites. How are you, my sweet bean? Anyone else that I've missed? If I've not given you your hello, shame on me. Let's right that wrong immediately. Hello, Jeremy. Hello, N. Hello, Sergio. It's a pleasure to have you here. Hello, Observator, and anyone else that I've missed. Good evening. It's a pleasure to have you here. Let's have some Adele. Let's start this stream with a bloomin' bang, shall we? I heard that you settled down, that you found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Guess she gave you things I didn't give to you. Oh, friend, why are you so shy? Ain't like you to hold back or hide from the light. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. To don't forget me, I beg. I remember you say sometimes it lost in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lost in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. You know how the time flies. Only yesterday was the time of our lives. We were born and raised in a summer haze, bound by the surprise of our glory days. I hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. Couldn't fight it. I had hoped you'd see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me it isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. To don't forget me, I beg. I remember you said sometimes lost in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes it lost in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Nothing compares, no worries, no cares, regrets and mistakes that memories made. Who would have known how bittersweet this would taste? Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best
Sometimes we're lost in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes we're lost in love, and sometimes it hurts instead.
For the first song of the stream to get us all feeling warmed up, that was Someone Like You by Adele. Mill says, I just enjoy trying to make a professional singer laugh and stumble, but it's impossible with Venus. Luckily, I don't know if you did anything in chat, but I actually had the chords half over chat there, which I don't usually have. That was an accident. Usually I can read chat whilst I sing. Hello and welcome to anyone that has joined whilst I was singing. Hello Irish Spongy. Hello Driving. Hello Divergent Thug. Hello Matt. Oh, all these lovely beans. Okay, it's time for an original song. Second song of the stream today. This is Survive. So this original is released. You can listen to this on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, all the major musical streaming platforms. And you can also watch the music video on YouTube. Here we go. This is Survive. Oh, hang on. Pause that. Hello.
Odysseus subscribed on TikTok.
Thank you so much to Odysseus for subscribing on TikTok. Bless your face.
I'm sad for no reason, it has stopped me sleeping. I kept all these feelings inside. I can't stop the bleeding, I'm endlessly needing somebody like you in my life. But you don't exist, and I'm not sure that you ever did. I'd saved a kiss, but somebody had bound both my wrists. Oh God, could this be the answer that I'd always missed? We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. I lost the direction, that inner reflection would usually bring to my life. I'd made you the reason that I wasn't sleeping. Myself I still have to. You don't exist, and I'm not sure that you ever did. I'd saved a kiss, but somebody had bound both my wrists. Oh God, could this be the answer that I'd always missed? We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. But I don't want this pain. I don't want to be sane. I just want the light. How can this be madness? Avoidance of sadness. I don't want to fight with you. Don't exist, and I'm not sure that you ever did. I'd saved a kiss, but somebody had bound both my wrists. Oh God, could this be the answer that I'd always missed? We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. We're alone in the dark to learn to survive. We're alone
the first original song of the stream. That one is called Survive. And I've just seen I've got some priority requests, one for Splattercat and one for Boris. I'm going to start with Splattercat's request for Last Hope by Paramore. I was actually really wanting to sing this tonight, so this is perfect. Oh, this song. Splattercat, this is for you. Thank you, Ray Ray, for your 41st month. What? Oh my God, bless your face and thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Ray Ray says 41 months, how cool. I'm just a little bean navigating through life's murky waters, aren't we all? But I can always look up to the skies and enjoy the wonderful tunes of our very own Venus. Ray Ray, bless you. I love you so much. I'm so touched that you continue to subscribe for 41 whole months. Okay, Beans, here we go. Hi, Christoph. How are you, my sweet angel? I hope you're having a fabulous day. Mill, I saw you said that Survive was hitting you in the feels. Thank you. Hello, Crystal. It's a pleasure to have you here. I don't even know myself at all. I thought I would be happy, but no. But the more I try to push it, I realize I gotta let go of control. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Oh, I gotta let it happen. And it's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. And every night I try my best to dream tomorrow makes it better. Then I wake up to the cold reality that not a thing has changed, but it will happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Oh, I gotta let it happen. And it's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. But the salt in my wound isn't burning anymore than it used to. It's not that I don't feel the pain, it's just I'm not afraid of hurting anymore.
blood in these veins isn't pumping any less than it ever has. And that's the hope I have. The only thing I know is keeping me alive. Alive. I gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Gotta let it happen. Oh, I gotta let it happen. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. It's just a spark, but it's enough to keep me going. And when it's dark out, no one's around, it keeps glowing. That was Last Hope by Paramore for my darling Splattercat. Splattercat has just shared a message with us, and that message reads, thank you firstly for the 100-bit cheer. You say, Last Hope, as performed by Venus, was my recovery song from a terrible trauma I suffered last July. I will always appreciate you and never forget all you've done for me, Queen V. Oh, thank you. Bless your face. Thank you, Splattercat. I love you so much. Thank you for sharing that. Earn8, thank you as well for that 100-bit cheer. You say, bless your face. Thank you. Hello and welcome to anyone that has just joined the stream. Sam, thank you for your gifting on TikTok. Hello to Ein Meldine and Earthworm and Janus and Jeff and Giant Empath. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. Welcome. Now, Marco says, most breathtaking performance by the most breathtaking lady. Seriously, Queen V, could you please try to be a little less magical or I will faint? Oh no, bless your face. I'll try my hardest. Odysseus, it's a pleasure to have you here. And hello, Robert, it's a pleasure to have you here too. Okay, here we go. Jeffrey, how is your week going, my love? The next song of the stream is going to be a project request for Boris. Boris wants me to play The Reason You're Alive. Now, let me just see if I can remember this. Okay, now somewhere are the lyrics for this. I don't know where. Let's see if I can't find these. Oh, is that them? Oh my god, hell yeah. Okay, this is an unreleased original. And this is another sort of Bond-inspired
Oh my God. Yes, Mill. Yes. Also, oh my God, with these cheers. Mill, you are spoiling me rotten. You can see Mill is holding wait. Oh my God. The proud place of the top stream cheer. Brand new overlay, by the way. Again, just a very summer themed overlay. Hint, hint. Okay, right. What am I doing? I don't know. I'm doing Reason You're Alive and then Amy. Oh. Okay, Reason You're Alive. Is there a part of me that wanted you to lose? Is it the part of me that's scared of getting bruised? We're still fighting with the butter knives under the table. They're surprised that parting ways is not something we choose. 'Cause we're bound for life by things we cannot change, or though you can erase it from your mind, you will fall to me like I'm your gravity, although you hate it and the reason why you're alive. Even as you're stepping closer to the edge, you're still hanging on to every word I said. 'Cause to you my words will be a rope, a beacon of unending hope, even long after I am dead. 'Cause we're bound for life by things we cannot change, or though you can erase it from your mind, you will fall to me like I'm your gravity, although you hate it and the reason why you're alive. The Reason You're Alive, an original of mine, not yet released. Thank you, Johnny and Odysseus and Wayne Tully, for your kind gifting on the TikTok. And right, coming up next, a priority request for my darling Milamba Mill. What's Amy by Damien Rice? And you know I'm delighted about that. I love Damien Rice. Thank you, Boris, with the 40-bit. Hang on, wait. How does this? It's the gigantified emote. Thank you for the gigantified emote, Boris. Right, Amy. Oh, this song. It's just too good. Nothing unusual, nothing strange, close to nothing at all. The same old scenario, the same old rain.
no explosions here, then something unusual, something strange comes from nothing at all. I saw a spaceship fly by your window. Did you see it disappear? Amy, come sit on my wall and read me the story. Tell it like you still believe that the end of the century brings a change for you and me. Nothing unusual, nothing's changed, just a little older, that's all. You know when you found it, there's something I've learned, 'cause you feel it when they take it away. Then something unusual, something strange comes from nothing at all. I'm not a miracle, and you're not a saint. Just another soldier on a road to nowhere. Amy, come sit on my wall and read me the story of tell it like you still believe that the end of the century brings a change for you and Amy. Come sit on my wall, read me the story of tell it like you still believe that the end of the century brings a change for you and me. Amy by Damien Rice. Oh, it's just, oh my God. Mill, oh my God, Mill, you are gifting too much, you say. You know I have to say it, right? You know, the pause. Good God, woman. For those of you that might not know Malamba, Malamba is Venusian royalty. Malamba's been here since the very beginning, and Malamba has a very good Malamba catchphrase, and it is, good God, woman. Mel, I love you so much. It's a pleasure to have you here tonight. Thank you for your incredible gifting and kindness, and thank you, above all else, for requesting some Damien Rice, because you know, that just makes me so happy. Spirit Music, it's a pleasure to have you. You say, hey, Avina's sounding amazing as usual. Thank you, Spirit Music. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Anyone else that I've not given a hello to, you know what to do. You just do. Thank you for all of you who are gifting on TikTok. Kiang and Johnny, thank you so much. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I can't even keep up here. Thank you, everybody. Hello, Hike and Fly. Good evening to you, Hike and Fly. Okay, now, coming up for you next, I shall play a priority request for my darling Odysseus, and Odysseus would like to hear Part of Me. This is an original of mine. I'm going to play it to you with the full production, and this one is a released single of mine, so you can actually listen to this one off stream as well as on the stream. So here we go. This is Part of Me. You, I guess that's all that I can say. And I don't wanna desert you, but you cannot force me to stay. stay. Sometimes we just need to be reminded that we're okay. With every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go of everything I claim to know of us, of us. With all that I've done to you, I don't expect you to return. Told me that I took you, your beating heart, and let it burn. I guess that this was just a lesson that I had to learn. With every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go of everything I claim to know of us, of us. And when the rain comes, will I be the only one to step outside? I guess I tried. And when the end comes near, will I be the only one to say goodbye? I live in fear. 'Cause with every living part of me, believe that all we'd ever need was love. But everything is falling through. I guess I never really knew enough. Now breathing out is letting go of everything I claim to know of us. That was an original song of mine called Part of Me. And oh my gosh, I have just received the best compliment of my whole life from Candyman. Candyman says, I'm feeling a mix between Kate Bush and Enya. You just couldn't make me happier. You could not make me happier. That is lovely. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Oh. Milamba says, if I was a hedgehog, I would be in the fetal position right now. Damn. If I was a hedgehog, it's just a great way to start a sentence. I love that. Hedgehogs are so cute. Rarely do I see a hedgehog just rumbling around this world. Ray Ray says, part of me equals part of us. Oh, Ray Ray, bless your face. Okay, right. Coming up next, let's have... My mum's made a request, and when my mum makes a request, I play it. That's just the way it goes. This is Decode by Paramore, our second dose of Paramore. We are being spoilt with Paramore this evening. Here we go.
you ready, Beans? Wow, I just pressed a bunch of wrong buttons. Here we go. Decide what's right when you're clouding up my mind. I can't win, you're losing fight all the time. Nor can I ever own what's mine when you're always taking sides. You won't take away my pride, no, not this time. How did we get here when I used to know you so well? How did we get here? I think I know. The truth is hiding in your eyes. It's hanging on your tongue, just boiling in my blood. But you think that I can't see what kind of man that you are. If you're a man at all, well, I'll figure this one out on my own. I'm screaming, I love you so, but my thoughts you can't decode. How did we get here when I used to know you so well? How did we get here? Well, I think I know. Decode by Paramore for my very own mother. That was for you, Mum. Paramore is so good, and I'm bummed that I wasn't like more into them in my teens. I've really only discovered them properly in my 20s and 30s. Mill, Mill, you can't give this much. This is insane. Look at this number. Mill, what? Thank you for that 2,000-bit Tuesday song request, Venus's Choice, by anyone. Mill, is there nothing in particular you want to hear? Do you not have a longing for a particular song? Because if not, I'll just pick one for you. I'll just go mad in that song list and find something to play you. Thank you, Beans. Thank you, everybody. Benny Hall says, how did the video shoot go, Venus? Very well, thank you. We're getting stuff done. I've been recording. I've been video shooting. We've been being busy beavers behind the scenes. Right. Let's have a little look. Perhaps we should have. Hey up, Dad.
Broccolo subscribed on TikTok.
Another TikTok subscriber. Wow, I'm being spoiled for TikTok subscribers. Thank you so much, Broccolo, for subscribing on my TikTok. That's very lovely of you. Thank you. We're just starting to try to build our subscriber base on the TikTok. Also, Beans, we're going to be moving towards another subathon in June, by the way. At the beginning of every season, we're going to do a Venusworld special subathon, which, as you know, is one of the most hectic events of the year. So I'm already planning for that. I've got plans in the works. I think it'll be whatever day is closest to 21st of June. Infrared says, hi Venus, I love the ocean in the background. Also, I'm looking forward to new music as summer approaches in about a month. Oh, well, lucky for you. I have got some extremely summery music coming up. Right. Hello, Raz of Light. It's a pleasure to have you here. So I'm going to pick a song now to play. And let's have. Now, Mill, I could be misremembering. That's hard to say. I want to say remembering with all my heart. I'm misremembering. I thought that you liked I Will by Radiohead. I could be so wrong. I may very well be totally wrong with this. I just have in my head that this is a song that Milamba liked. But look, apologies if I'm totally off with that one. I definitely remember you liking Find Yourself a Girl and Settle Down. Live a simple life in a quiet town. I like all music, even Radiohead. Well, I feel like, look, seeing as I absolutely know that you love the Raconteurs, right? Is that what it is? Steady as She Goes. I've remembered the name. Steady as She Goes. I remember you liking a really, chilled out version of this one. Like a haunting version of this one. I haven't played this for months. Maybe years. Find yourself a girl and settle down. Live a simple life in a quiet town. Steady as she goes, steady as she goes, steady as she goes, steady as she goes, so steady as she goes. Your friends have shown a kink in the single life. They've had too much to think, now they need a wife. Steady as she goes, steady as she goes, so steady as she goes, steady as she goes, so steady as she goes, steady as she goes, so steady as she goes, steady as she goes. Well, here we go again. You found yourself a friend that knows you well. But no matter what you do, you'll always feel as though you tripped and fell. So steady as she goes, steady as she goes. When you have completed what you thought you had to do, and your blood's depleted to the point of stable glue, then you'll get along, you'll get along. Then you'll get along, then you'll get along. So steady as she goes, steady as she goes. Well, here you go again. You found yourself a friend that knows you well. But no matter what you do, you'll always feel as though you slipped and fell. So steady as she goes. You know what I have an absolute longing to play? Oh, Mel, bless you, they made my year. Thank you, Mel. Hello to Denny. It's a pleasure to have you here. And anyone else that I've missed, thank you, thank you. I have got a need to play The Box. Something about that song reminded me of The Box. This is by Damien Rice, and this is some of the most fabulous, moody stuff that there's out there. Honey, I love you so much. With all my heart. thank you, King Candyman, for subscribing here on Twitch. Bless your face. The curls are curling tonight, my God. And half of it's up. Look at the size of this. It's making me hot. Don't give me something to hold in my hand, something else to believe in, 'cause I'm over it. And your reason for wanting to stay, your reason for wanting to change, my reason for everything I've done to you. And I have tried, but I don't fit into this box I'm living with. And I could go wild, but you might lock me up. And I have tried, but I don't fit into this box you call a gift. And I could be wild and free, but God forbid, then you might envy me. So don't give me love with an old book of rules, 'cause that kind of love is for fools. And I'm over it. And my reasons for wanting to stay, my reasons for wanting to change, my reason for everything I've lost with you. And I have tried, but I don't fit into this box I'm living with. And I could go wild and free, but you might lock me up. And I have tried, but I don't fit into this box you call a gift. And I could be wild and free, but God forbid, then you might envy me. And I could be wild and free, but God forbid, then you might. The Box by Damien Rice, and I think that we should have up next an original, and the original that I want to play for you. I so badly want to play you the next new song. Oh, I want to with all my heart. I've been singing it all goddamn day. Okay, we're gonna have Moon Song. Always an original of mine. That one is called Moon Song, and you can, of course, listen to that one across all the major music streaming platforms. Wow, that sentence got lost in my mouth. You can listen to that one across all the thank you for the applause. Across all the major musical streaming platforms. I've said it so many times that I can no longer say it, is what I think has happened. Hello and welcome to anyone that has joined whilst I was singing. Hi Poppy, it's a pleasure to have you here. You say, I will always request Perfect Day because you sing it so beautifully. Poppy, I would love to play you Perfect Day. I would just love to. Here we go. Perfect Day by Mr. Lou Reed up next. I hope you're all having a perfect day yourselves. Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. Then later, when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. Then later, a movie too. And then home. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Just a perfect day. Problems all left alone. Weekenders on our own. It's such fun. Just a perfect day. You made me forget myself. I thought I was someone else, someone good. Oh, it's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Perfect Day by Lou Reed. That one was for Poppy. And I'd like to play for you. Thank you, Mel. Is it M Sarge here too? What? M Sarge, good evening to you. How are you? It's a pleasure to see you, little woman as well, and Nowhere Man. Welcome in. The next song of the stream is going to be another original. Let's have Our Power. This one is recently released as well. You can listen to this one across the major musical streaming platforms. Here we go with the full production. This is Our Power. I know that by now I should be ahead. I wish that I told you how close to the edge I was, keeping my mouth up by tilting my head back in the wall.
so afraid I was going to drown. The voices had got too loud. Unsure if I called for help, that they would come and pull me out. I'd been too afraid to shout. I'd been dragged down by my self-doubt. And then in my darkest hour, my greatest power was in vulnerability. Why does it hurt the worst to let them see you? If I could swim to the shore or sink like a stone, I thought it wouldn't matter, I'd still be alone. Could have swallowed it all and kept it inside, then let it all out, one tear at a time. Could have cried a whole ocean for you. And hoped you don't drown into. But then if you called for help, well, I'd have come to pull you out. If you'd been too afraid to shout, I'd shine a light on your self-doubt. I'd say in your darkest hour, your greatest power lies in vulnerability. It always hurts the worst to let them see you. Why does it hurt the worst to let them see you? It always hurts the worst to let them see you. An original of mine called Our Power, and that one again is released, so you can listen to that one as well. Thank you so much, Raz of Light, for gifting 5 pairs of wings to our beautiful beans. This gives me a chance to see if this one's working, because I was not sure earlier whether or not I'd got this one set up correctly. And it doesn't seem to have updated yet, which makes me feel like it's not correct. Let's have a little look. Session top gifter. It should be right. It really should be. But it's not sure. There we go. Whoa! Amazing. I fixed that by just doing the weirdest thing. That shouldn't have fixed it. Raz of Light, you're amazing. Thank you so much for not only your 15-month resub, and a message that says, "Hi everyone, I hope you're having an awesome day. Much love and blessings and light." Raz, you're so lovely. And then you gifted 5 pairs of wings, one upon Chaos Drapion, one upon These, one upon Thanatus, and one upon Mubs, and one upon Lipaxm. Wow, I don't know how to say this. Lipaxm. Lipper, maybe. Thank you, Raz of Light, for being so incredibly supportive and kind. Infrared says, "So Venus, with the ocean vibes, have you ever been on a cruise?" No, and I never will, because I am scared of boats. I just don't like them. I just do not want to be on a boat at all, unless I'm rowing it, or I am personally like wind sailing or steering it. I don't want to be on a boat though. No, me on a boat. No, not going to happen. I went on a holiday. My friend took me on holiday last year, and her and her husband rented a yacht, and they said to us, "This is going to be so nice." And I was like, I don't like boats, but that's based on nothing. Hadn't been on a boat, but I just had a deep distrust for boats. And they were like, "Look, it's going to be smooth. It's going to be magical." We were out in Sicily, and it was just going to be an hour boat ride, is what they said. And they said, "Oh, the weather's beautiful. It's going to be cruisy. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be easy." And I was like, fine. And I nearly didn't want to go. I was like, "Look, I just want to stay here. You guys go on the boat, because I don't like boats." And they were like, "Come on the boat." And I was like,
and we got on the boat. Oh my God, it was the nightmare, but it was the boat ride from hell. Immediately, so basically the captain really wanted us to go that day because the next day was scheduled to have crazy weather or something. And they'd already had to reschedule from a day. And the captain said to us, it's going to be really calm today. It's going to be lovely. Immediately, it was not calm nor lovely. It was 10-foot wave, drop after drop. And I mean, literally constant. It was up, drop, up, drop. Now, the friend that had taken me on holiday, she was 8 weeks pregnant at this point and extremely unwell already. But she'd taken lots of medication. So she immediately lay down. She had to just lie down for the whole boat ride. And I was okay. I don't tend to suffer from motion sickness. I won't go into detail, but let's just say most people were not okay. And I do not feel relaxed around people that are being violently ill. I just don't. It makes me want to run away and hide. I don't know why. Always has since I was a kid. I just don't deal with it well. So I had to sit at the very front of the boat, stare out to sea, and not look what was going on. It was like, if you've seen the movie Triangle of Sadness, it was a lot like that. Not only was that going on, honestly, it was extremely unpleasant. Not only was that going on, but the brother of my friend's husband, he went back to go get some champagne from the main part. He was doing fine. He wasn't getting ill on board. But he walked into the back and there was a huge metal door which is supposed to be fixed to the ceiling hard. There's no way that thing is supposed to fall. That thing fell on his head, gave him concussion, almost killed him. It was so wild. And and so we finally, it took us way longer than it should have to get to where we were trying to get. We're trying to like sail somewhere to go have some lunch. It was all very White Lotus season 2. And in fact, we were going to where they filmed it for lunch. And we got off the boat after what felt like to me an eternity. And I every second of this, I was in deep anxiety-ridden discomfort. Just didn't want to be on that boat, and I couldn't get off the boat. That's what I don't like about boats, I think, most of all, is you're stuck in the oceanness of them. And so we got off, and I was like, I'm not going back on that boat. I'm not doing it. I will not. I can't. I literally couldn't. I wasn't being a brat. I literally couldn't. My anxiety wasn't going to let me. I was like, I will cry if I have to go back on the boat. But luckily, I wasn't the only one that felt that way. So about half of us got a taxi back, and the other half got the boat back. And they said it was amazing on the way back. I don't know if they're just lying to us. They said it was smooth, not a wave in sight. It was magical, and apparently how it was supposed to be on the way. I just don't think I believed them. I think they was trying to make us jealous. But they also, they loved it on the way back. Anyway, that's about as close to a boat I'm ever going to get. I'm not going to get close. I'm not going to get that close to a boat again. I'm done with boats. It was precisely as I expected it to be. It was just, and look, parts of it were great. For the first 5 minutes, I was like, oh, this must just be how it is when you get out of the dock. It must just be crazy bumpy for like 5 minutes. And I was chilling. When I realised it was going to be that for the whole thing, and it took us about 2 hours in the end. And I literally, it was wild. It was go up 10 feet, drop, slam 10 feet, get splashed with water, because it was one of those little, I don't know what they really called, but those boats that were like 2 bananas, like those yachts that got 2, it's very small. You got very splashy. Even talking about it is giving me anxiety. I hated it. And it was a really fancy, wonderful experience, and really kind of my friends to sort that out for the whole family. I went with my friend and her whole entire family. And it was a wonderful thing, but it was wasted on me. In fact, more than wasted. So yeah. Ray says, I hope these boats don't make you nervous. You know what? I love looking at a boat from land. Love that. And if the boat is just like stationary, I'm kind of okay with it. Don't really want to be on it. Don't like it a lot. A catamaran. That's what it was, Sarge. It was a catamaran. And it was gorgeous. It should have been a fabulous experience, but it put me off for life. I was already put off before I got on it. I wasn't up for it. And so I'm just not a boat girl, you know. I'm a landlady. I am a landlady, but I don't own a house. I'm a non-house owning landlady. I'm a renting landlady. I'm just good with the earth, you know. I want to be on the earth. I will swim in the sea. Fabulous. I will go on a lilo in the sea, and a dinghy even. I will do a paddleboard. I'll do water sports. I I will not go on a boat. No more. Not again. No, thank you. Not for me. I'm literally anxious now from talking about it. I've brought up some trauma. I just don't like boats. I literally am feeling scared now. We have to talk about something else. So anyway, okay with planes, says Benny Hall. Yeah, I'm okay with planes. I think I've just got to positively tell that to myself that I'm okay with planes. I also don't like planes for much the same reason. Very out of control, can't get off it. But I'm much more okay with planes than I am boats. Give me a plane any day over a boat. Saying that, I've never done a long haul flight. The furthest I've gone is 4 hours on a plane. Would be terrified of going more than 4 hours. Would find that very scary, very hard. Get very anxious at the thought of that. Trains, I'm okay. Because they got lots of stops. Don't like tubes. Look, I'm just not... I'm not a great traveller. I'm not great. I can do it. And I put on a brave face. And you probably wouldn't even be able to tell how I was feeling inside. But inside... there is just mild panic going on, severe panic in some cases. I used to really struggle with the tube. I used to have to get off the tube. The tube is the subway in London. I used to have to get off it regularly. I'd be on it and I'd be like, all right, enough of this, get off and chill for a while. Don't like it. So, but luckily I have a car. I love driving my car. Love it. Driving my car, fabulous. Being driven in a car, fabulous. No problem with that. Angie says, I spent 11 hours in the plane to get to Spain. 11 hours. Oh my God. Oh, that's a long time. That is a long 11 hours. My sister does that regularly when she comes back and forth to America. Me and my sister are so opposite. Nothing phases her. She is the chillest traveller in the world. She can go on a plane for like 2 days. She'd be chill. Oh my God, King Candyman says, my eardrum burst flying home from Singapore. Worst flight ever. What do you even do in that situation? They must have something for you in that situation, because I'm sure it happens a lot to people because of the pressure. God, that must have been painful. Oh, I feel bad for you. Earache is so bad. Oh, no. You see, you hear these horror stories and you're like, yeah, is it worth getting on that plane? No. I don't want to. I very rarely fly. The last time I flew was like I don't even know, last June. In fact, that was the holiday with the boat. That's the last time I flew. Right. Whoa, Mill. 7 years, 1 month, 11 days, 21 hours, 12 minutes and 3 seconds. What? Now, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you say just hot tissue in a plastic cup. Oh my God, for steam. Oh, is that what you got? No. You need to be sedated at that point, I imagine, with the pain that you'd be in from that. Just need full-on sedation. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing, Beans? Oh, Raz, bless you. Thank you. Boris says, statistically speaking, planes are still the safest way to travel. Yeah, but I don't feel, it's not really the in danger. I don't really mind. I don't feel like I'm worried about it crashing. I just don't like being on it. I don't like being stuck in it. I don't like being confined in a space and not being able to get off, and there being many people very close to me. All of that, for my brain, not so nice. Mill says, thanks everyone, totally ready for my domestic flight tomorrow morning. I'm going to close my eyes and Spotify Venus to push through the 2 hours. Oh, Mill, it'll be wonderful. Flying for most people is delightful. In fact, my best friend, she loves flying. For her, that's unwind time. She gets on that plane, she's like, oh, lovely. Don't take on my neuroses about flying. I am just a hermit that gets very scared of the world. Don't be like me. You don't need to be like me. Don't take on this old silly brain. King Candyman says, I'm glad I didn't completely lose my hearing so I can still listen to you, Venus. I'm so glad you didn't lose your hearing. That would be awful. That would just be the worst. Hello, Asian Invasion. It's a pleasure to have you here. You say it's the fact that you might have to survive on a desert island with the people around you that makes airplanes scary. Lost is my favourite TV show, I think, of all time. So I'm totally, you know what? I feel like I'm prepared for that outcome. If the plane crashes on an island, I'm your man. I think I'd be pretty good at surviving on an island. I'm pretty tough. I'm pretty hardy. I feel like I'd I feel like I'd be building huts and like climbing trees and picking coconuts. You know, I feel like I'd just be. You know what? I might die on the first day. I'm not gonna lie. I might die on the first day. I was just suddenly imagining coming up against like a big animal. I ain't winning that. If there's a polar bear, if it's like Lost, and there's a smoke monster and a polar bear, my chances aren't great. Sarge says, you could climb the cliffs. True, I could climb away from the polar bear. I'm sure polar bears are okay at climbing, but maybe not good at climbing cliffs. I never tested it, never seen a polar bear climb, so I've got no idea. Right, we have time for another song. We most certainly have time for one more. So let's have... Let's end with an original. Let's end with the fog. Here we go, Beans. For Kentai. Kentai, we love you, we miss you. This is for you. I say that, I actually can't see it anywhere. It's totally gone from my eyes. Where are you, fog? It doesn't exist. It's not here. Found it. Get those bing bongs ready, Beans. Well, Beans, I suppose this is it. All the bings have been bonged and the bongs have been binged, and Kentai's not here to save us. We just want a couple more rounds. Maybe with the power of the beans combined, we can psychically contact Kentai and ask him for just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 more rounds of bing-bonging. Will our prayers be answered? Oh, he's good to us. A few more rounds of bing-bonging is. The last song of the show, that was The Fog, an original of mine that is released. Beans, I have had an absolutely fabulous evening. Thank you all so much for making this such a special Thursday evening show. Now, the main event happens on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 4 p.m. BST, both days, for the next musical instalments. Thank you with all of my heart. A special thank you to Malamba for your outrageous gifting and just for hanging out with us and being magical. It's a pleasure to have you back with us. My beautiful Beans, thank you to my moderators for taking such excellent care of me and every one of these beans. We are so grateful to you for making these shows what they are. Thank you, you beautiful beans, for being my beans. Where would I be without you? Just sad and sad. Right, we're going to go and do a glorious raid, and this evening we are going to go... Wow. How did I just type everything so wrong? We're going to go and raid... Who have we got live this evening? Gosh, I can't see a thing. Happens every time. Okay, my eyes are adjusted. We're going to go and... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, I pressed a lot of buttons there. We're going to go right. The incredible Kerry Ann. Music. Have I just typed this right? Yeah. This is always the most hectic part of the stream, isn't it? Me just trying to do a raid. I love you all so much, and I will see you all on Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. BST, both days. Until then, it's time for me to say over and outro.
So comes a tune to the color of you. Does it seem too soon to feel the way that we do? You stare